Rumble ever known. That's right, boys and girls. This Friday in Saudi Arabia, we have the greatest Royal Rumble. And I'm here today to give you all of my predictions for all of the matches. So here we go. Starting us off is the Cruiserweight Championship match. Champion Cedric Alexander taking on challenger Kalisto. I don't watch 205 Live, so I don't really know. I'm just gonna say Cedric retains because he won it recently, and next for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, champions the Bludgeon Brothers taking on former champions the Usos. The Bludgeon Brothers have been destructive. They have been unstoppable. They have been bludgeoning everybody in their path, and I don't think the Usos are gonna get their titles back. So Bludgeons for the win. It's bludgeoning time. Yeah. Next, for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Of course, vacated by Braun Strowman and Nicholas, the best wrestler ever. We've got the Woken Warriors, whatever they're called, Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy, taking on The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. If Sheamus and Cesaro win, do they take the Raw titles to SmackDown? Or do they come back to Raw? It would be kind of confusing if they took them to SmackDown. I'm gonna say Woken Warriors for the win. Wonderful! Next match is for the United States Championship. Champion Jeff Hardy taking on Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja. I think it's gonna be a good night for the Hardy Boys, as I believe Jeff Hardy will win. Jinder Mahal, that experiment has failed, so let's just move on. Let's just move on from Jinder. Jeff is gonna keep the title. Next is a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Champion Seth Rollins defends against Samoa Joe, The Miz, and Finn Bálor. Now, this match is all messed up because people have moved brands. There's Raw people, there's SmackDown people. If Jeff Hardy is going to retain the United States Championship, that means a Raw superstar should win the Intercontinental Championship. So Rollins or Bálor.
One, two, you hear the clock ticking?
Screw it, I'm gonna say Finn Bálor wins the Intercontinental Championship in Saudi Arabia in a ladder match, and that is gonna be great. Now we're talking. We have the Undertaker taking on Rusev in a casket match. The Undertaker's first casket match in 10 years. This one is so easy. Of course, the Undertaker is gonna win. It would be cool for Rusev to win, but the Undertaker just beat John Cena in like 2 minutes at WrestleMania. Is he really gonna lose to Rusev? Undertaker is gonna put in a casket, Rusev. Speaking of John Cena, he is gonna go one-on-one with Triple H. Who is gonna win? That is the big question. This one could go either way. Well, Cena lost at WrestleMania, Triple H lost at WrestleMania. Cena wrestles more than Triple H. So, for that reason, I'm gonna give the win to John Cena. He's more full-time as a wrestler than Triple H is. Triple H can take the loss and it doesn't really mean anything for him anymore. John Cena, if he wins, he can move on to another feud with somebody else. But I don't think Triple H is going to wrestle again soon, and I think John Cena will. So that's why it's going to John Cena. Next, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, my boy AJ Styles defends against Shinsuke Nakamura. I've got to give this one to my boy, to AJ. That is just too sweet. He's retaining. He's going to keep that belt forever because he deserves it. He's number one. He's phenomenal. Sorry, Shinsuke. I like you, but I friggin' love AJ Styles. So AJ for the win. Oh, it's the big dog challenging Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship inside a steel cage. Last time, the crowd was booing, the crowd wasn't happy, the crowd was bored, you could say, at WrestleMania. But remember, this is not an American crowd. This is not a British crowd. This is a Saudi Arabian crowd. And apparently, Roman Reigns is really, really, really popular in this part of the world. So, if WWE want Roman to win the championship and get a big cheer, a big pop, a big reaction that isn't boos, this is the best place to do it. If you do it in America, there's going to be boos. If you do it in the UK, there's going to be boos. If you do it in Saudi Arabia, where he is super popular, apparently, he's going to get cheered. So, with that in mind, I am going to say the big dog, Roman Reigns, is going to win the Universal Championship inside a steel cage match in Saudi Arabia. And finally, the 50-man Royal Rumble, the greatest, it's gone off the screen, I don't even care, the greatest Royal Rumble in history, the biggest Royal Rumble in history. We've got names like Great Khali, Rey Mysterio, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman. There's so many huge names in this match. Pretty much anybody could win. And I have no idea who. I mean, Finian could be in it. He could win. I could win. There's 50 spaces. You could win. There's so many spaces in this Royal Rumble. But, who is the most popular star right now on Monday Night Raw? Who gets the biggest cheers? Who gets the biggest pops? Braun! So that is my pick. Braun Strowman is gonna win the first ever 50-man greatest Royal Rumble. Why? Because he is a monster among men and he's really popular. So that's a good reason, I think. So guys and girls, those are all of my predictions for the greatest Royal Rumble. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is gonna happen? Who do you think is gonna win? And who is gonna lose? Let me know down in those comments. Now, if you're gonna watch the greatest Royal Rumble on Friday, I'm gonna be doing a live stream of my reactions. So if you want to, you can watch along with me, watch my reactions, we can chat in the chat, we can talk in the comments, we can interact, and it will be a fun time. So I'm gonna be live streaming my reactions to the greatest Royal Rumble. If you can join me, that would be just too sweet. Alright guys and girls, before you go, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hopefully catch you on the next video. And hopefully everybody enjoys the greatest Royal Rumble!